Here we go. Saturday, 11:32. Nothing on my schedule, nothing left to do. Windows open and the breeze crawls in, carrying the smell of where the spring begins. Jacket on the chair, boots beside the bed. A quiet voice inside my head says, go outside before the afternoon turns pink. Grab the keys that rattle like a tambourine. Step into the light and feel it warm and clean. The bike is waiting in the parking shade. Turn the key and listen to it come to life. Rolling through the neighborhood at 35. Every little thing feels more alive. Laundry hanging from the second floor. Colors I've never seen before. Old man walking with a tiny dog. He tips his hat, I give a nod. The bakery is open, butter and the April heat. I almost stopped, but then I changed my mind. Some mornings you just leave it all behind. Left on the bridge that crosses over Hun. The river wide and silver in the sun. Spring makes everything look new again. I don't know where I'm headed, and that's fine. The GPS is off, I'm reading signs. The way the road vibrates beneath my weight is all the conversation I can take. Riding on the bright side of an ordinary day. Pedals on my visor, I don't brush them away. The engine hums a melody I almost recognize. Something from a dream I had in late July. No one's keeping score. Every mile I discover more quiet soul who only wanted simple joys. Bright side, finally free. Highway opens up and I can breathe. The city in my mirror starts to leave. Fields of yellow rapeseed flowers. I could ride through this for hours. A tunnel swallows all the light. 7 seconds, everything is night. Then the sun explodes across my face. Born again in time and space. Coastal road appears around the bend. Ocean stretches out like turquoise glass. Seagulls drift above me as I pass. Pull into a gas station from the past. Buy coffee from the vending machine. Lean against my bike and take it in. An older couple pulls in on a cruiser. She looks at him like 40 years are new. He catches me and says with half a grin, started riding just like you back then. She laughs, he crashed on our first date. He shrugs, at least I wasn't late. I laugh and climb back on my own. Ride away but feel less alone. The road curves north along the cliff. The lean, the trust, the physics bends. The feeling that the road and I are friends. Afternoon is turning gold. Shadows getting longer, slightly cold. Zip my jacket up another inch. Not ready to go home just yet. Riding on the bright side of an ordinary day. Pedals on my visor, I don't brush them away. The engine hums a melody I almost recognize. Something from a dream I had in late July. No one's keeping score. Every mile I discover more. A quiet soul who only wanted simple joys. Bright side, finally free. Stop beside a temple gate. Stone steps covered in moss and rain. Took my helmet off and heard the bell. A single ring that seemed to tell me everything I needed today. The monk was sweeping petals off the stairs. Smiled at me without a word. The most profound silence I have heard. motorcycle in the spring. Bright side, bright side.
Follow the line. The yellow line is all I need to know. It bends and I bend with it nice and slow. No navigation, no map on the screen. Just paint on the road and the spaces between. Morning coffee sitting in my gut. The engine warm, the breeze is anything but cold enough to wake me, warm enough to stay. This is how you start a perfect day. I'd pass a truck full of tangerines. The driver honks twice, if you know what it means. A little hello from a stranger's seat. Two people moving to a different beat. Rice paddies flooding with the early rain, reflecting clouds like nature's window pane. An egret standing still as a photograph. The yellow line curves left and I just laugh, because the world is so absurdly beautiful, and I'm just riding through it, dutiful to nothing but the pull of what's ahead, following the paint like the line once said. Come this way, come this way. There's something worth seeing today. Come this way, come this way. I promise you won't wanna stay anywhere but here on me. And I believe it, every single word. The yellow line's the gospel I preferred over any sermon, any screen. The truest thing I've heard, the best I've seen. Follow the yellow line and you'll be fine. Follow it through the rain and through the shine. It doesn't promise you a destination, just the sweetest kind of transportation. From who you are to who you're meant to be. Follow the yellow line and you'll be free. Free. A village I've never passed before. A grandmother sweeping at her door. Her back is bent, but her rhythm is strong. I slow down and I listen to her song. She's humming something older than these roads, something carrying invisible loads of memory in seasons come and gone. The yellow line keeps pulling me along, past a reservoir that holds the sky. A fisherman doesn't wonder why. A stranger on a motorcycle waves. He waves because the spring forgives and saves. Stopped at a crossroads, engine idling low. Left or right, I genuinely don't know. But there's the yellow line going straight ahead. So straight ahead is where I'm being led. Sometimes I think the line is painting itself just ahead of me, like a story on a shelf that writes the next page only when I turn a road that exists, because I chose to learn which way the wind goes, which way the river bends, where the mountain starts, where the valley ends. I don't need answers, I just need free. The yellow line goes on, and so do I. Underneath the wide and open sky, tomorrow it'll be there waiting still, past the river, up and over the hill. Follow the line, follow the line. Follow the line. Ding, yeah, that sound. 60 miles in and my stomach speaks louder than the engine, louder than the streets. I see the sign glowing blue and white, a little convenience store on my right. Pulling slow, kickstand down with a click, helmet off, my hair's a sweaty trick. The mirror on my bike reflects a face that looks like freedom found a resting place. Push the glass door, hear the welcome chime, step inside a different kind of time. Air conditioning hits me like a dream, everything is colder than it seems. Triangle, kimbap, banana milk, a choice, the kind of luxury that needs no voice. I grab them both because today I can't, standing in the aisle like a happy man. The cashier's watching something on her phone, a drama playing, she is in the zone. I place my stuff in bow, she barely looks, a perfect transaction straight from life's good books. Outside I sit on the curb and eat the kimbap, crumble, simple, salty, sweet. A stray cat walks toward me with a stare, I toss a piece of tuna in the air. She catches it and sits beside my boot. The two of us, a temporary group of wanderers who stop for just a bite, sharing spring and afternoon sunlight. And this is it, this is the whole entire point. Not the speed, not the mountains joint, but the pause, the stop, the little break, the moment where you breathe for your own sake. Convenience store, stop on a nowhere road, put the weight down, let go the load. Triangle, kimbap, and a banana milk. Life is rough, but sometimes smooth as silk. Convenience store, stop, sitting on the curb, watching the world from the edge of the earth. Nothing fancy, nothing planned, just a cat and food inside my hand. That's enough, that's enough. A delivery truck pulls in and parks, the driver stretches yawning at the larks. He buys a coffee and a pack of smokes, we nod at each other, regular folks. Two men resting in the afternoon, both of us will leave again too soon. Back to the road that brought us here, back to the hum and the shifting gear. The cat is sleeping now beside the trash, a perfect curl of orange and dash. I snap a photo, probably too late, the blur of fur, a memory all made. I've been to restaurants with candlelight and rooftop bars with city views at night, but nothing beats this plastic curb today, where spring and I have nothing left to say. The wind picks up a wrapper off the ground, it tumbles down the road without a sound. And I think maybe that's what freedom looks, not a destination in the books, but a pause that no one ever took. Convenience store, stop on a nowhere road, put the weight down, let go of the load. Triangle, kimbap, and a banana milk. Life is rough, but sometimes smooth as silk. Convenience store, stop, sitting on the curb, watching the world from the edge of the earth. Nothing fancy, nothing planned, just a cat and food inside my hand. That's enough, that's enough. Helmet on, I give the cat a look, she doesn't care, she's reading her own book. Engine starts, I roll back to the lane, past the store and into spring again. Maybe I'll be back here, maybe not, but I'll remember this convenient spot where life was simple for a little while. A curb, a cat, a kimbap, and a smile. the city's ledge. I take it every spring when April calls, when the sunlight leans against the walls. The hand is wide and flat and full of sky, reflecting every cloud that passes by. My engine slow, just barely above idle. The river doesn't rush and neither will I. Joggers on the path beside my lane, earbuds in, all running from the same invisible weight that keeps us still. The river understands, the river always will. Past the park where families spread their mats, children chasing pigeons' tiny hats, blown off by the wind and quickly caught. A scene that can't be sold or bought. The willow trees are dragging green in the breeze, like fingers combing through the water's keys, playing something soft and unresolved, a melody the river never solved. An old man on a bench is reading news, his bicycle beside him, both of them on cruise. We make eye contact for a passing beat, two strangers with the river at our feet. I ride beneath the bridge's concrete shade, where someone spray painted, don't be afraid. And for a second in the shadows cool, I take the advice, I follow the rule. The wind comes off the water and it finds every gap in every jacket, every mind that forgot to stay open to the day. The hand river wind blows it all away. Hand river wind on my face again, washing off the winter and the rain. Carry me along the water's song. I've been waiting here for far too long. Hand river wind, tell me what you know about the art of learning to let go. The current doesn't fight, the bridge is standing tall, it just keeps moving, moving through it all. Teach me how to flow. The bamboo bridge is rainbow in the sun, fountains off but still a pretty one. Tourists taking photos from the rail. I ride past like a quiet leather tail. A couple on a tandem bicycle, she's pedaling east, pretending what a thrill. They wobble and they laugh and almost fall. Love is just a balance after all. I stop beside a floating cafe, dark, order iced Americano. Check the clock, 3:15, and know where I should be. Just the river and the wind and me. If the city is a sentence, then this river is the pause between the words that make you shiver, a comma where the meaning catches breath before the next clause rushes into depth. I've ridden faster roads with bigger views, mountain passes, coastal avenues, but something about this flat and simple lane keeps bringing me back here again, again. And river wind on my face again, washing off the winter and the rain. Carry me along the water's song. I've been waiting here for far too long. And river wind, tell me what you know about the art of learning to let go. The current doesn't fight, the bridge is standing tall, it just keeps moving, moving through it all. Teach me how to flow. The sun is dropping lower on the west, painting everything in orange zest. I follow the river one more mile, and let the hand river make me smile. Ooh, ooh, ooh. tunnel doing 65. The sound of everything comes alive. My exhaust bounces off the walls and multiplies into 100 calls. The orange lights are streaking overhead like someone's pulling thread by thread. The fabric of the outside world apart, replaced by concrete and a beating heart. In here I am, a sound before a shape, a rumble wearing leather and escape. The lane markers blur beneath my wheels, and for a moment nothing else is real. 700 meters, that's the sign. 700 meters and I'm fine, but inside this echo I could stay. Let the outside world just drift away. My visor catches every amber glow, 100 little suns in a row. The rear view mirror shows the entrance shrink, a circle getting smaller than I think. The air's different, cooler, stale and close, like the mountain breathing through its nose. I am inside the belly of the beast, heading west but also heading east, towards something old and something new at once. A 700-meter kind of chance to disappear and reappear again. A different version at the other end. The tunnel takes the person that you were and hands you back a comfortable blur. Tunnel vision, everything is sound. Tunnel vision echoes all around. The world outside can't wait for me. I'm somewhere in between who I used to be and who I'm gonna be when I see the light. Tunnel vision, orange amber glow. Tunnel vision, faster feeling slow. 700 meters left to change. Everything familiar, everything strange. Tunnel vision, beautiful and bright. I pass a car and hear them honk inside. The sound is huge, the tunnel amplified. The kid is waving from the backseat glass. I lift 2 fingers as I pass. The exit's glowing green and white and blue, a circle made of sky and spring and dew. The mountain on the other side awaits with open arms and iron gates of fate. 50 meters, 40, 30, 10, and then the world explodes back in again. Birds and wind and sunlight on my skin. The tunnel spits me out and I begin to breathe the spring air like I've been below the surface of the water, letting go of every echo trapped inside those walls. My shadow stretches out and the engine calls for more road, more sky, more open space, more wind against my visor and my face. But I'll remember how it felt inside that 700 meters. the southern road without a plan, past the airport and the fishing clan. The highway narrowed into something old, and then the world turned entirely to gold. Rubiceed flowers left and right and far, stretching past the edges of the car. That I am not inside because today I chose two wheels to feel the wind this way. The yellow is so loud it almost hums, a color that vibrates beneath my thumbs. As I grip the bars and roll through slow, 40 clicks an hour, there's no need to go faster than the flowers want me to. They're asking me to stay and see them through. A stone wall runs beside the narrow lane, built by hands that understood the rain, and wind and time and patience, block by block. A wall that doesn't tell time by a clock. Behind it, tangerine trees standing guard, the branches heavy, leaning slightly hard against the spring that's pushing them to bloom. Every orchard like a living room. I see a woman in a white straw hat, bent among the flowers just like that, working in the gold without a sound. The most beautiful thing I've ever found is people doing quiet things with care while spring explodes around them in the air. Slow down, the flowers say. You'll miss the best part of the day if you ride too fast through all this gold. The story's better slowly told. Rapeseed gold, painting me alive. Rapeseed gold, grateful I arrived. On this road I almost didn't take, every mile's a beautiful mistake that led me to this golden place. Rapeseed gold, softer than the sun. Rapeseed gold, telling everyone that spring is short and time is thin. But while you're here, just take it in. Let the yellow touch your skin. I stop beside a cafe made of stone, a hand drip pour over, sitting all alone. The owner is a woman from the city. She left it all behind, she said, no pity. Just one day I drove down here and stayed, opened up this shop and wasn't afraid. She hands me the cup, the coffee's bright, like everything outside, the color's right. Through the window my motorcycle waits, parked between the flowers and the gates. A bumblebee is sitting on my seat, even insects think my bike is sweet. I sit and watch the afternoon go still, the gold outside is climbing up the hill. And I think maybe this is all there is, the whole meaning of the whole damn quiz is just to be somewhere beautiful and know that you are there. And let the knowing flow through your hands and eyes and lungs and chest, and for a moment be a grateful guest in a world that didn't have to bloom this way, didn't have to give us gold today, but it did. And I am here to see the rapeseed and the road and me. Rapeseed gold, painting me alive. Rapeseed gold, every mile's a beautiful mistake that led me to this golden place. Rapeseed gold softer than the sun. Rapeseed gold telling everyone that spring is short and time is thin. But while you're here, just take it in. Let the yellow touch your skin. I finish up the coffee, bow my head, climb back on and ride ahead. The gold continues for another mile, and all I do is ride and smile. Rapeseed gold. Rapeseed gold. La 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 la. La 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 la. There's a road behind the apartment blocks where the city ends and something talks in a quieter voice than I'm used to hearing. A greenhouse road where spring is steering. Final tunnels lined up in a row, glowing white with everything they grow. Strawberries and peppers, herbs and greens, the sweetest little agricultural scenes. I ride this road on every early morning when the mist is up and the day is dawning. No one's here except the farming folk and me, a rider wrapped in engine smoke. The dew is on my visor, tiny dots connecting all my scattered thoughts into something clearer than before. The greenhouse road is my back door to feeling like the world is small and kind, a place where I can leave the noise behind. A truck is parked beside the second farm, and they're just loading boxes with one arm. He waves me down and holds a strawberry up, red as anything inside a paper cup. I stop and take it, still warm from the house. It's sweeter than a city could espouse. He grins and says, first batch of spring. I say, this is the greatest thing. Back on the bike with strawberry on my lips, the morning sun just barely tips above the apartment towers to the east. A slow and golden urban beast. The greenhouses are catching all that light, turning white to gold, the prettiest sight, like little lanterns for the things that grow, reminding me of what I used to know before the screens and deadlines took my time. That life is seasonal, and that's just fine. Nobody writes a song about this road. It doesn't have a view, it has a load of quiet beauty that you'd miss if you were moving faster than this. Greenhouse road, you're my morning secret. Greenhouse road, I don't wanna keep it, but I will, because the world moves fast, and places like you never seem to last. Greenhouse road, final and the dew. Greenhouse road, I keep coming back to you when the city's too much and the noise
a speech about the way that all of us should live, with less to take and so much more to give. I passed the last greenhouse on the lane and hit the main road once again. The traffic builds, the city pulls me in. The noise returns beneath my skin. But somewhere in my chest there is a green and quiet place where I have been. This morning just an hour, nothing more. Enough to feel what spring is for. One day they'll probably build here too, condos where the strawberries once grew. And I'll ride past a construction site where vinyl used to catch the light. But today the farms are still alive, and I'm the lucky one who gets to ride through the in-between of old and new, where the greenhouse road still lets me through. Greenhouse road, you're my morning secret. Greenhouse road, I don't wanna keep it, but I will, because the world moves fast, and places like you never seem to last. Greenhouse road, vinyl and the dew. Greenhouse road, I keep coming back to you when the city's too much and the noise is loud. You're the silence underneath the crowd. My greenhouse road. My greenhouse road. My greenhouse road. My greenhouse road.
Higher, higher. The flatland disappeared an hour ago, replaced by something vertical and slow. The road began to climb, and so did I, gear by gear, toward a bigger sky. First switchback took me by surprise. The valley opened up before my eyes, a patchwork quilt of farms and streams below, painted in a spring I didn't know existed, until I leaned into the curve and saw it all. Second gear, and then the engine pulls against the grade, against the gravity rules. My body shifts, my weight moves to the front. The mountain asks, and I give what it wants: respect, patience, and a steady hand. This is more than I had ever planned. Cherry blossoms at this altitude are 2 weeks late, a different mood than the ones in the city already gone. Up here, spring is still holding on. A single petal hits my chest and sticks, a tiny pink on leather, nature's tricks. I carry it like a medal from the climb, a souvenir from a slower kind of time. The air is thinner, cooler, sharp and sweet, pine and earth and something incomplete, like the mountains keeping secrets in the fog that rolls across the road like a sleeping dog. I slow down where the guardrail bends, a viewpoint where the visible world and see beautiful up there. The mountain doesn't care that I exist, and somehow that's the point I always miss. Mountain pass daydream, I'm almost at the top. Mountain pass daydream, I never wanna stop. The higher that I go, the less I need. The altitude is teaching me to breathe. Mountain pass daydream, the valley far below. Mountain pass daydream, there's so much I don't know. But up here with the clouds and the winding road, I'm lighter than I've been. I drop the load. Mountain pass daydream. The summer comes without a celebration, no fanfare, just a quiet little station where hikers park their cars and tie their boots and head for trails through old tree roots. I park beside them out of place in chrome, a motorcycle at the mountains home. A hiker looks at me and tips his pole. I tip my helmet, two kinds of soul. Both of us are climbing something steep. Both of us are promises to keep to ourselves, to the spring, to the sky. Different paths to the same question: why are we here and what does any other mean? The mountain shrugs the prettiest shrug I've seen. It offers me the downhill other side, where gravity becomes a gentle slide. The descent is faster, curves are wide. The valley on the east side, different tide of color, light and temperature and sound. A whole new spring on the other ground. I didn't know the mountain had two faces, two separate worlds, two different graces. One for climbing slow and earning every turn, one for falling fast and watching sunlight burn through the canopy of maple and a pine. Every shadow drawing its own line across my take, my arms, my beating chest. The downhill is the mountain's final test. Mountain pass daydream, I made it to the top. Mountain pass daydream, I never wanna stop. The higher that I go, the less I need. The altitude is teaching me to breathe. Mountain pass daydream, the valley far below. Mountain pass daydream, there's so much I don't know. But up here with the clouds and the winding road, I'm lighter than I've been. I've dropped the load. Mountain pass daydream. At the bottom of the mountain, I pull in and look back at the place where I have been. A line of road carved into green and gray. I'll climb again another day. Higher, higher. Mountain pass daydream. Ba 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 ba. Road 35. There's a highway on the eastern coast, the one I love the absolute most. Route 35, 2 lanes and salt. If you haven't ridden it, it's not your fault. But you should know it tastes like the sea. to the right. Wind turbine turning on the ridge above, slow and patient, a mechanical love, each one a giant waving me along, keeping time like a metronome to this song. The road dips down to a tiny port where boats are smaller than I thought. A child is sitting on a concrete pier, dangling her feet without a fear. She sees me pass and stands and waves both hands like I'm a parade of just one man. I wave back with a glove and a nod, a moment small enough to be a god of absolutely nothing but the coast. Salt on my lips and wind inside my sleeves. This is the religion that a writer believes. No church, no temple, just the ocean's edge and a motorcycle on a coastal ledge. Seaside 35, my favorite line, drawn between the mountain and the brine. Every curve a conversation with the sea about the kind of person I wanna be. Seaside 35, the waves are keeping time. Seaside 35, the salt is in the rhyme. Just a road, just a coast, just a spring afternoon, but it feels like the world's most perfect tune. Seaside 35. I pass a lighthouse white as wedding cake, standing at the edge for no one's sake, except the ships that rarely come this way, and the riders who visit every spring day. The shadow of a crowd moves across the hill, like a giant hand that's reaching still for something on the other side of blue. I know the feeling I've been reaching to. A truck of seafood heads the other way. The driver flashes lights as if to say, good ride, good day, good road, good spring. A trucker and a rider noticing the same thing, that this coastline is worth every single mile. I could tell you about the speed and lean, the technical things that riders mean when they talk about the apex and the line, but that's not why I ride Route 35. I ride it for the color of the water, changing every hour like someone's daughter, learning how to paint for the first time. Turquoise, navy, silver lime. I ride it for the air that fills my lungs with salt and spring and words unsung. I ride it for the feeling in my chest that on this road I am my best. Seaside 35, my favorite line, drawn between the mountain and the brine. Every curve a conversation with the sea about the kind of person I wanna be. Seaside 35, the waves are keeping time. Seaside 35, the salt is in the rhyme. Just a road, just a coast, just a spring afternoon, but it feels stretching out like a story on a shelf. I've been riding since the morning came, and every road has felt a little the same, in the best way, in the spring way, in the nothing really matters today way. The visors tinted amber by the light, everything is warm and slightly bright. The dashboard glows, the chrome reflects the sky. I'm a moving mirror heading home nearby. The fields have turned from green to copper brown. The light does that when the sun is coming down. It paints the ordinary into art. Every fence post, every roadside cart becomes a sculpture in the dying glow. A golden hour gallery, a show that lasts for maybe 40 minutes more before the curtain falls onto the floor. I ride a little slower just because the evening light deserves a gentle pause. A farmer burning something in his field. The smoke is gold, the sky is almost sealed with the kind of color you can't fake. A screenshot that no camera could take, because it lives between my eyes and there, the place where spring and sunlight sit. And I think about the morning when I left my apartment, feeling heavy and bereft of something I could never really name. And now I'm heading back, but not the same. The ride, do what the ride always does, change the frequency, the inner buzz, from static into melody, from gray into this golden end of day. Golden hour engine, carry me home through the amber light and the honeycomb of every shadow crossing every lane. I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. Golden hour engine, this is where it ends, where the road and daylight make amends for every morning that was hard to start. The golden hour heals the heaviest heart. Carry me home. The city reappears on the horizon line, a cluster of buildings waiting, and their mine. Apartment lights are flickering awake. The evening shift, the dinner and the ache of being home but missing where I've been. The duality of every rider's skin, one foot in the living room, one on the road. A heart that's always carrying a double load. I cross the bridge and see the river gold. The hum again, the story twice told. This morning it was silver, now it's fire. A day-long evolution of desire to be outside, to feel the world rotate beneath my wheels, beneath my weight. And now the engines notice softer low. It knows the ride is ending even so. I'll park the bike and take my helmet off, and smell the spring still living in the cloth of my jacket and my gloves and my own hair. The ride is over, but it's everywhere. And the tan line on my wrist, the dust of my boots,